Hi guys, 732 Review Crew back. I am Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And this is the Acolyte Season 1, Episode 7, titled Choice. And I think we're about to find out what choice was made by the Jedi on Brendok all those years ago that was the reason why Osha was forced to leave. Did they rewrite her memories?
During the Jedi.
Yeah, during the Jedi too. I'm quite curious, what happened back then. Did they rewrite any memories, or was it, truly what we saw? You think it's a cover-up? Well, I think it's a cover-up. Let's find out. We're going to be starting in 3, 2, 1. Thank you for joining us. Edit.
Oh, you know what I really wanted for this
episode?
Dude, I swear to God. It could be good. But, I mean, we already know how it ends.
I don't want 2 out of 8 episodes to be flashback episodes.
I agree. Like, take samples, I guess. They're just surveying the planet. Oh, is it supposed to be uninhabited?
I'm just sick of eating Nuna legs. And I want to go home to Coruscant.
Boiled?
No, but we're on a mission.
We've been here for 7 weeks.
Yo.
There's no one here, and if we were going to find something, we probably would have found it by now.
Ungrateful.
100 years ago, this planet was cataloged as lifeless because of a hyperspace disaster.
I told you.
But if only I knew that what we were doing was somehow important or meaningful.
More meaningful than this.
For our virgins.
What's a virgins?
A concentration of force energy centered around a location.
Oh.
It's a power that should be studied, protected. Nothing could be more important to the Jedi.
My Padawan is too distracted to appreciate the significance of a virgin's.
Correct.
Nor are we.
It was disturbed. Unbalanced.
You were disturbed. Do not confuse Torben's feelings with your own. That's why I have a Padawan and you do not.
Ooh.
But that was an important hint, though, that he was unbalanced. Dude, I'm starting to think this is going to be all a flashback, dude.
Come on, give us some time, Joe. Come on, give us some time.
Right, and he runs into May and Osha.
Yes.
The poison tree. Flashback episode 2, Electric Boogaloo, yeah! I will give it a chance. It is going faster, for sure.
Is it?
A little bit, yeah.
Climb up. Just jump. I feel like Anakin would have been up there already. So would Ahsoka. Squirrel!
Yeah, but, I mean... Damn, bro.
Huh. You watched this entire thing? Okay.
A force cold here.
I think they're witches.
Night sisters.
No. Not Night Sisters.
The ship asked the council for guidance.
I fear for the girl's safety. Indara, I know you would defer to the council, but I insist.
Nothing seems weird yet, right? It all seems pretty normal so far.
I mean, we got a different look at the pit.
It's too risky to go in as a group. They'll take it as a threat.
There are over 50 of them. We should go as a team.
Fine.
Pretty ballsy, because they didn't tell the Jedi Council, and they've been there for 7 weeks, so it's not like they're going to be noticed if they're missing instantly either. You know, pretty bold choice.
Well, if they don't check in every day, they might be.
Son of paupers from the planet Bonadon. Strong and good Jedi.
Do you have natural desires you suppress? Do you wish to escape this planet?
Do you wish to escape this
Do you
planet?
wish to escape this planet? I can help you. I can help you.
The Force trends.
I would not keep you from what you want. I would always let you have what you need.
He's trying to resist so hard.
I want to return to Coruscant.
Kneel.
Huh. Do you think he triggered it all?
Huh?
You think the Padawan triggered it all, Torben?
Hmm.
And I feel a connection to Osha.
Seriously. OSHA's too old to join the order.
I feel she's meant to be my Padawan.
So good. $20.
There's no way to know.
Then who is protecting this child if not the Jedi?
Appealing to the sense of, oh,
Duty.
yeah, wow.
Do not confuse what OSHA wants with what you want.
A spaceship. A castle. A planet.
Skunk droid.
Last night before we entered your home, what was everyone doing in the courtyard?
Ascension. Mama says Ascension means Osha and I will lead the coven. That's why I have a marking like Mama.
But your children, how can you become the leaders?
I don't know.
Fair question.
Everyone must be sacrificed to fulfill their destiny.
Everyone must be sacrificed. Did they kill themselves?
To fulfill their destiny?
Yeah.
I would like to try a different approach with the other child.
You may.
I want to be a Jedi.
Then you must have the courage to tell the truth.
We should continue the test.
We're 20 minutes into this flashback.
Dude, I told you. It's a whole episode, bro. Subject.
Ah, can't take the children.
They will not sanction bringing the twins to Coruscant
Huh.
or separating them from their coven. They say that we have interfered too much already.
Will they let us come home at least?
No.
But Osha passed.
After you coached her, do not alter this little girl's destiny because you have formed an emotional attachment to her.
That is not what's happening here. I want to do what's best for Osha.
Yeah.
You don't get to decide that.
It's the twins' blood test results.
Highest midichlorian count we've ever found.
The M count is very high. Extremely high. Their symbionts are the same.
They are twins.
No, exactly the same. Even identical twins would have different symbionts. This is impossible without some kind of manipulation.
Oh god, they're force anomalies.
This is it. We just need proof of emergence, and those girls are the proof. This is our ticket home.
Oh no. To go to Coruscant.
Dude, Torben's got a lot of problems too.
He tapped into his brain emotionally too, so he's extra.
You want to stop Osha from leaving? Then stop her. Good girl. Get mad.
Amped her up.
You would sacrifice our future for the wish of a child.
My children are our future. Her wish must be considered.
You may be their mother, but you are also our leader.
Right now, I choose mother.
Yikes.
No one can get in or out.
Witches, arm yourselves!
So maybe she did do some of the things we thought she did.
Girls inside. The elevator's been disabled.
You can't go. We're stuck here now.
Follow me.
Gotta climb again.
Do not let them in your head again.
Okay, I think only Torben kills the mom.
Did do it.
Well, she started the fire. We knew she started the fire. We watched the scene.
We don't know if it was like
We've watched like half of this episode already.
I told you we cannot use violence.
And I told you I would die before I let the Jedi take my children.
What are you doing?
So she didn't mean to start the fire. She was trying to burn the book.
It was foolish to come back here, Jedi.
We come with noble intentions.
You wish to know if we will allow Osha to join you. To be raised by an institution instead of a family.
Where did they come from? How were they created?
Someday, those noble intentions you all have will destroy every Jedi in the galaxy.
Easy, Tobin.
Help! Mama! Help!
Osha!
Nay. What is it? Torben, oh.
Why are they not shooting their arrows?
I don't know.
Light them the fuck
I
up.
was going to let Osha go.
What just happened?
Me.
I mean,
Oh, I thought May was gonna go like wild and just kill everybody.
they're shooting now. Cole's just gonna. What a beast. Trying not to kill.
Fight me!
He disarm her. Oh,
Is that from the fire?
did they just all kill themselves?
You should not have brought him here.
No. My mind is fortified.
Not you.
Oh. Kill Naka.
Okay.
Crazy. Ooh. Big boy. Oh shit. Oh, what a block. Okay, okay. Ooh. Big kick. Ooh. Soul is diffing him right now. Not in hand to hand though.
Yeah, no fucking way.
Wookie! Wookie strength! Oh, in a bad way. Indara. Clear that mind. Okay, cool. She's fighting all of them at once. They just die like that?
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
We didn't see that last time, right?
No, we did not see that. He chose.
Oh, wow. You guys wish.
Not to interfere. I warned both of you,
I wanted the twins to be safe.
with no thought of the consequences.
Master! What will we tell the council?
We will tell the council the truth. May burned down the witch's fortress, and everyone was lost.
I must face the council.
Why would you do that to her? You take away her dream as well? Before you throw yourself at the mercy of the council, ask yourself why you made this choice.
If it was for the council, she doesn't have a master.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, dude, I just had a glimmer of hope of like, oh, dude, maybe even the last 5 minutes won't be the flashback. Oh.
All right, so I feel like we
already knew where this was all going. We got nothing. We got nothing.
I feel like we were expecting to have some massive evil twist, and the result was they were just doing.
They're flawed people.
They did what we thought they did, which was So I'm a little like I don't understand why.
So Torben was only guilty because it was his fault that ended up happening in the first place, because he was the catalyst to making it happen.
Yeah, because he
killed no one.
Because he wanted to go to Coruscant. So by wanting to go to Coruscant, he knew that he had to go to the witches to get Osha to go back to Coruscant. Was the main thing.
Yep.
So they can go back home, taking Osha to be. And the mom was willing to let Osha go back home, but the witches were so standoffish about letting Osha go that they ended up causing an incident. The mom started to channel the Force in a way that we don't know what it does.
For what reason was she doing that? She was like, you know how I could diffuse this really tense situation?
Start using a dark ability. And then like what?
I'm just saying, that's what I didn't understand. We're watching it. And I didn't want to say anything because it was like, we'll see how it all pans out.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that does.
I don't. Well, so the other witches did that and like evaporated and then entered the mind of the Wookiee.
No, I think they were channeling themselves together at the end. That was a whole different group of witches. It seemed like who were like channeling their power together.
Yes, they channel their power.
The best way to look at
yes.
this is that most of these witches are very low powered in the Force. They can barely do some things, but when they join forces, they can match the one Jedi Master. But the better way to look at it is that the one Jedi Master is stronger than all those witches combined, especially at purging the mind, because she's trained in formal skill and all that stuff. But also probably has more midichlorian count, M count, whatever. So we find out that she beats them, but they kills it. The Wookiee fight was okay. Like I thought, honestly, it was underwhelming, and instead of, I feel like even they could have even done like the thing.
No one committed any atrocities or anything. The Wookiee didn't kill anybody.
So May wants to kill. May wants to kill all the Jedi because they came to her house and went to take Osha, and then her mom got mad and started an incident, and that's what it really.
Well. I mean, there's a mix of stuff.
However, if they never went there, they would never have interrupted their coven and peacefulness, and then, I don't know.
So
I don't think it's. Maybe I'm a Republic.
So I don't know all of this stuff with the divergence, particularly, and what that means
Probably
or whatever. But does that mean, is there a possibility that a lot of the witches we're seeing are actually just like the twins and like they pull?
No.
Well, somehow Andara killed all of them. She just fucking one shot like 30 people.
Because like they use up all their energy to do that power, and as a result, they drain themselves of life to use that dark manipulation. Best way to look at it.
Sure, which I think tied back into them saying for Osha and May to find their destiny that they would all have to sacrifice their lives.
Yes.
But that's still true and means souls die next episode.
So what happens?
In my opinion.
So I'm
because everyone else has died. Because Soul's the last man standing.
I guess we were.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess we were expecting.
Do you agree?
I do agree. I expect.
You think Soul's gonna die next episode?
I don't think he's gonna die though. I think he's the last man standing. There's gonna be a fight, and I feel like he's gonna.
I think he has to die in order for them to find their true destinies, and it's gonna end with Osha killing Soul.
I don't think so. I think
so. That's my bet.
I feel like Ymir and Soul will fight. Osha and May will fight, and it's just gonna end with like a stalemate and them going their separate ways to train. And May and I don't know how it's gonna go.
I have a really hard time believing next episode's gonna be good, right?
I mean, I don't know what they could do for next episode because I'm completely. I kind of feel like the fact that we had a recap episode, what it felt like.
Soul's just guilty as fuck that he's been lying for 16 years.
Well, the lie,
their mom.
The lie is he killed their mom,
then lied to Osha forever.
So I'm gonna say the lie
and let May fall to her death.
I'm still having a hard time grasping the situation. So it's bad that they interrupted the coven, but they also did the Jedi thing and said, "Will you let us take your daughters?" They said you could say no, but will you let us take your daughters?
But they even knew they were too old to be inducted into the Jedi Order.
They were too old to be inducted, but they were a Force.
It's all Soul's fault.
So they were a Force convergence, meaning they basically were an anomaly in the Force. So they needed to be studied in a way by them, and technically. So what they should have done, which I think they were doing, is they were going to call the Jedi Council and ask them for what to do. Now, because of that, they didn't. Because the apprentice rushed off, and Soul agreed to go do it because he wanted to save his apprentice or his future apprentice. So he had emotional attachments. And
Osha, you mean?
Yeah, Osha, and Torben had attachments issues to Coruscant.
May did nothing.
May
made his stupid child mistake.
But as a result, it did cause everything that did happen to happen. Because if May never lit the fire, then Torben would have never had the vision. I'm sorry, Soul would never had the vision about the bad time and the fighting and all that. Because
the explosions aren't what set everything off.
But the fire was part of
his
vision was seeing Osha and May fighting.
Actually, the only person the fire hurt was May.
And I'm gonna be honest,
literally the only person the fire affects.
The other witch mom was like a warmongering to them. She was like, "Let's fight." she made May mad and caused her to have that incident. She's like, get mad, be mad. And it's like, okay, well, you kind of also really were the main cause of this incident, because if you didn't have bows drawn on these Jedi coming in who were here because
they should have.
Who?
They should have had bows drawn on them.
Why? Because they were...
They respected the Jedi's wishes.
Yes.
They did what the Jedi asked them to do. They went to their home. Okay.
Because the Jedi had a vision about what was happening, right?
What Jedi had a vision?
Saul had a vision about May and Osha fighting, about May saying, you're never going to leave here, we're trapping you here. Remember that happened in this episode?
He had that as a vision.
He has as a vision. He has like a little vision about what happens. And then when they get to the tower, he has a vision of May destroying the tower locks too, doesn't he?
Oh, no. It's not a vision. He's literally there.
No,
eavesdropping.
He had a vision also. So, but I'll find it while we're having this discussion.
Okay.
But it's literally, that's why he had a vision. So he was within his potential. Oh god, this is the first episode. He's in the potential right of that he saw.
There's no right.
No, I'm
he's
saying
only in the wrong.
I'm saying he's a right as a Jedi. He sees an incident with the children, that what's going on, and he thinks he has to rescue them like a Jedi thinks they do. So when he goes to do this, he finds out that the witches have locked the tower because they don't want that to happen. So he thinks that even more bad things are happening.
Sure, but on the flip side, I see someone who doesn't respect someone else's customs, ignores it, does what he wants against everyone else's wishes, including his master's. Does it anyways. It all goes horribly wrong. He murders someone in cold blood.
Well, she was doing looked like a really dark force thing. Am I wrong? She was using like a dark spell to turn into like a dark mist.
But we don't know what that does.
Are you going to wait around to find out what the dark mist ability does?
I mean, he just straight up killed her, though. So they hadn't shot any arrows. They hadn't shown any actual aggression other than being like, you need to leave. Why are you here? Coral actually gets her killed more than she gets herself killed. Because Coral's also...
The mom?
When does he have a vision?
That's over here. Somewhere in here. I feel like he has one. I thought I might be wrong.
But yeah, I mean, I don't understand how Indara kills all those people. I hope other people have a better explanation.
So he has a vision. He stares off. Thought he has a vision at some point.
I don't remember.
I had a vision, but I do think
I don't think he had any right. They did everything they asked.
Well, the mom was going to give the daughter over anyway.
Yes, and they literally had agreed to the terms.
But only the one mom was going to. The other group of witches and the other mom said, "No, I'm not doing that."
Yeah, fair, but
so they were.
But he also had no reason to believe that they were in danger. He just felt it in the Force, right?
Which is a Jedi's.
Yes, but
vision.
It turns out he was the disturbance in the Force he was sensing.
It's true, but
can you do that?
Yes, as a Jedi you can.
Yeah, so he's literally the disturbance. He's the danger he's sensing.
But no, the disturbance. There also is a version of the Force thing that made them, so they understand that they're one person with the same basically clone split in half, basically one being split in half. So that in itself is probably why they're jumping the gun on this too, because they were sent here for 7 weeks to find this. So
but they don't even care until they get the midichlorian results. In which case,
correct.
He's like, "Oh shit, we hit the fucking jackpot."
Correct.
And he's like, "Yippee! I want to go home."
Which is bad, but I also don't think it's as bad as we thought it was going to be in the end.
It's not,
because in the end,
actually, Sol is the bad guy.
I mean, Sol is the bad guy, but he also the only person he killed was the mom. All the other
he also let May fall to what he thought was her death.
That was true. He picked, but at the same time, he didn't kill everybody else. They all just evaporated randomly.
Yes, but he forced all of their hands. Torben did as well. And Dara, in my opinion, I mean, yes, she, I guess, led to all of those people dying, but she was only trying to rescue him.
That's
right?
True.
Like, she actually, I feel like, that's kind of why she, in the first episode, I think, really didn't show much guilt, because she didn't really feel that guilty about it, which she shouldn't. Same with the Wookiee. Like, what did he do wrong?
He got taken over.
He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and I guess wasn't strong enough in mind.
I think that when the mom makes when her mad, that's her antagonizing her to do something.
But May didn't do anything.
But she did by accident. She did the fire by accident. She did cause a fire as a child. That's rash decision by lighting the book on fire and then throwing it, which then caused Osha to be trapped in that room, causing the circumstances to happen. So she did cause that. Because when she gets mad, she lights the book on fire and she throws it, and instead of using the force she has, she could use the force to move it away from the door. She panics. And the door breaks and she can't get out.
They're still children.
Yeah. Which is, she's children, you're right. But she breaks the gate so nobody can get in and out.
Yeah.
Which, as a result, makes the Jedi think that they're stuck in
That's the only thing she does, and that's from Mother Coral, hyping her up.
Yeah, which is...
That they're going to fight.
Which is arm yourselves, too. I mean, anybody who knows anything about a Jedi, which, they do know about Jedi, too, is that if you're unarmed, they won't attack you. So, we've seen that too. That's the way the ultimate goal is to kill a Jedi unarmed. Because if you're unarmed, so he's gonna climb. I thought he had a vision. I might have been completely wrong about that.
He kind of he kind of held his head for a minute there and got I think, but all he got was he sensed that they're there.
I'm gonna see. I thought he had a vision at some point. I might be wrong about that because they're doing that.
I don't know.
I'll find it during my
edits.
edits.
Honest,
yeah.
I'm really disappointed it was an entire flashback episode again.
I'm also disappointed.
I'm not saying it was bad, but oh my god, we literally had watched half this episode already.
I feel like I learned not too much new.
I don't feel and what we did learn wasn't oh my god, there wasn't. I didn't have a single oh my god moment.
I agree. There wasn't a single.
It was actually pretty underwhelming and not it was oh wow, that's kind of how I guess I feel like they had actually overhyped it to being more than it was. I just don't understand why she does this thing where she and then Soul's just all right, everyone calm down, and kills her.
What does she even do? She's using blackness. It's spreading everywhere, and he just stabs into the blackness. I think I would have done the same thing if I was a Jedi, because you don't see the dark side too much, and then this blackness starts pouring out.
She did shout, "Everybody stop," because they're getting heated. So she didn't say anything I don't know. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
Kinda. If you have anything else you want to talk about,
I'm sad that we had 2 flashback episodes that totaled about 70, 80 minutes worth of flashbacks.
We should have seen it coming. Honestly, because they invested so much time in the first one.
I was happy they mentioned the Great Hyperspace Disaster as a reference, which was the thing I discussed, which is what the main books are about.
Sure, and this is kind of part of what we wanted, but the crazy part is
I can't believe they made it.
What was the big reveal?
I feel
really? I'm not. I think the big reveal to me, I guess, was Soul killing the mother and choosing Osha and letting May fall to
and also the fact that they're literally the same being. They're literally which we knew.
Yeah, we had pretty much.
And the fact maybe that Cal Naka was the one that had his mind taken over. But I don't understand why. I don't understand why Torben just lets himself die. In that situation, he didn't really do much bad. He was just blocking arrows being shot at him. He was just
because he
wanted to go home. I get it, but
he was selfish. I
still don't
gave into temptation.
I'd probably be a bad Jedi because I don't see what they did wrong. Besides, potentially the not respecting the beliefs, but
literally every other witch was armed other than the mother, and that's the first one to die.
But then she started using the Dark Force, so that's...
After saying, "Hey, everybody, stop."
That's true. All right, I don't got much to add.
So Soul's the worst of the 4, right?
Yeah, I guess.
He's the most at fault.
I still don't feel like he did it. Besides his attachment issues, I still don't feel like he did too much terribly.
He killed someone, unarmed, cold blood.
She was using a Dark Force ability. Unknown. You don't know.
Okay, sure.
Because you don't know what he was saying.
Oh, okay. What about letting May fall to her death? Because May knew that He killed her mother.
But sometimes you have to do you have to make a decision as a Jedi between saving one person or saving no people. So what do? You choose the lesser of evils, which is saving one life. Plus, those kids could have.
Dude, wow, you're. Sure, I understand what you're saying, but Soul never shows any real guilt. Like, all of the other people involved had,
I know.
maybe.
So, I mean, it was an easy decision for him because of his attachment issues. But at the same time, I mean, you're a Jedi and you can only hold one person, not two. You probably just save one person.
Well, in this situation, it's clearly impossible for him to save them both.
Yeah, so you save one and then you take that up.
But he also lies to Osha her entire life.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Or teenage life.
I mean, he was gonna admit to the council, but then Adara was like, if you tell the council, then you're ruining this girl's life even more. So just keep it a secret. So that was her guilt in it, maybe her compliance. But like, I still don't see it as bad enough that May's doing this whole rampage thing.
What rampage thing?
Being an acolyte and having to kill all 5 of them. She wants revenge, obviously, and that's why she's doing it. But
I mean, if we look at it from May's perspective,
Adara didn't do anything bad.
If we look at it from May's perspective, Adara killed everybody.
Kelnaka got taken over.
No. You can't. I'm saying, look at it from May's perspective.
Yeah.
Soul kills her mother, lets her fall, leaves her behind. She's assuming the other Jedi, I don't know how she would have come to all of these conclusions, somehow kill everyone she has ever known. She has no home, Mikey. She's got nowhere to go. Okay?
I just hate that they poofed into thin air.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Well, not all of them. The ones who were chanting collapse.
That makes sense where they overuse their energy. But they didn't explain the ability, but they use it 3 times.
Yeah, I don't know. But I completely understand why May did what she did, in my opinion too. Like I can see how that would twist
Jedi did nothing wrong.
Which is such a hot take.
I mean, it's a force convergence. It's basically
they're the oppressors in this situation.
They're basically a force artifact that they're trying to figure out what caused them to be created. But that's something else for another time.
Yep. Anyways,
thanks for joining us, guys. 732 Review Crew. I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
If you enjoy Star Wars and the Acolyte, let us know. Otherwise, did you enjoy this flashback episode, or did you enjoy our arguments more? Besides that, do check out our Patreon. It does have full ends for this and other series as we get through the Clone Wars. Right now, I believe we're doing through the Konkrell arc, which is pretty good as we finish season 4.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you check out our stuff, and bye.
My last thought, I just had it. This should have been the only flashback episode.
Yeah, this should have been the only flashback.
Yep.
We didn't need 2 episodes of flashbacks, honestly. Bye.